Hey, this is Atlas here, and today I'm going to be analyzing the song Refugee Camp from Xenoblade Chronicles. This video is made possible thanks to my coffee supporters. More on that at the end. Boom! Been ages since I've heard a song with a shaker in it. Very intimate so far. I love the pizzicato strings in it. Yeah, very few layers makes the music more connected to the core, to the source of the storytelling. Well, let's state the obvious. The song is called Refugee Camp, and the gameplay shows our characters going into a cave where we have, guess what? Refugees. Now, how does the music align itself to the storytelling of this place? I think is aligning itself with the emotional and mind state of these people that probably have been through hell and lost everything. Nonetheless, the music is not trying to shove that premise down your throat in a giga bleak way, as it is way more nuanced than what you would think. And while what I say is indeed a layer present in the storytelling, I think the composition is more subtle in the way it's communicating the tragedy that befell on this group of people, mixing tones of sadness but also of safety and hope. The less is more approach to the instrumentation makes the song with the solo instruments very intimate, giving it the cozy melancholic strain that talks about loss, but also of the fact that they made it out alive, be it as it made losing everything, but also preserving their most important possession, which is their lives. So naturally the song ebbs and flows in the bittersweet tension of the sorrow and losing everything, but also of the hope of being in safety right now and the possibility of making a new future. The amount of restraint in the execution of the instruments and the composition itself is to avoid overpowering the scene, letting the players immerse themselves fully in the introspective aspect of the whole thing. And I have to say that the shaker also gives the music this fragile tranquility that contributes to the subdued threat that this piece is brittle and could break, since whatever conflict led them to be in this situation is still happening and therefore could get to the camp in the future. I don't sense a great amount of urgency in the melody, perhaps reflecting how these characters are, just chilling, so to speak, kind of in limbo, in safety of course, but perhaps contemplating of the acceptance of their situation, that they lost everything, but at the same time, they're still alive, but certainly without any certainty about the future as well. That's awesome. I really like the short articulations and how the composer incorporated the harp in there. It's so simple, but it's so effective, I have to say. It conveys a bittersweet tension in it. This is not a happy song, but there is hope in it, even though it sounds sad or melancholic. I like those pizzicato strings so much, mate. Yeah, I'm guessing this is supposed to loop now. Because that sounded like a resolution. Yeah, that we have the fade away, yeah. Refugee Camp ultimately serves multiple purposes. Its pacing and soothing nature invites the player to rest and reflect upon the displaced people that live in this camp. There's a tense calm that speaks of the resilience amongst them to survive and move on regardless of the fact that they have pretty much lost everything. Maybe it also serves as a touch grass moment for the player and the main characters. We may be accustomed to kick ass and being the heroes of the story, giving us a sense of self-importance in the way, but seeing the consequences of whatever conflict is happening and of which we're part of really gives you, a perspective of the whole thing. This track was requested to my coffee shop where you can get an analysis of a video game song that you like. Right now they are on sale and you can find it in the link in the description. And by the way, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and check this other Xenoblade Chronicles analysis that I did, alright? I'll see you there.